Fellow pilots, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jose, and today we're going to be doing something pretty cool. We're going to be taking up the new Carenado PA44 that you see right here on the screen up in Poor Man's VR. Now, I'm going to leave a link up top for you guys who are curious what Poor Man's VR is. Pretty much, it's a really cool way to get a huge 85-inch curved screen in front of you instead of running either, let's say, three 27-inch panels, or the alternative is what we're doing right now instead of VR. So I'll leave that posted up top if you guys want to check that out. And again, let's check out this new Carenado PA44. Pretty excited. All right, guys, welcome to the cockpit. And honestly, my first impression of this aircraft is I'm pretty impressed. Everything looks pretty good. It might be hard for you guys to see the detail, and even for me, but right now everything in here looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and get the aircraft auto started to kind of save some time. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a super in-depth review of the PA44, but again, I'm going to put it through its paces here, and it should be pretty good. Let's check this out. So position lights on there, and we make sure we have park and brake released. I already have a couple buttons set up here in my cockpit, so one of them is pushback, so we're kind of getting an instant pushback. If you do have the actual vehicle in front of you, the little guy with the tow cart, it actually takes longer for that to happen, so I'm kind of happy there was nobody there, because I get to pretty much just push back a little quicker. Now let's check out the exterior real fast. Yeah, this looks pretty good. It comes with, I think, 5 or 6 liveries. This one looks a little bit more modern, or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Now, one thing I noticed, the 2 pilots inside, which you can turn on or off. Oh, we got the glare there. They're actually moving. Oh, he's looking right at me. That's actually kind of scary. But yeah, this aircraft, the model looks really good. The reflections. We're gonna check out the sounds now. I've already done a flight in it, and honestly, I liked it. All right, so we're gonna pull up the ATIS as we taxi out real fast. Hopefully everything's, I guess we're looking at east winds. Visibility 9, heavy rain, sky conditions clear. All right, thanks. That's kind of funny. All right, so we just kind of wanted the ATIS. We had zero intentions of calling ATC. Now, for those of you that it's your first time here, I just want to say welcome to the channel. And if you don't know, I am an actual air traffic controller at Miami International Airport. And yeah, I'm a super huge av geek, right? Super huge nerd, and I really enjoy aviation. And this is one of my hobbies right here, right? Flying in Poor Man's VR. Again, I'll leave those links in the description for you guys to check out. Trying to check. All right, there we go. The rudders do feel a tad sensitive here. I got my gear lever over here. And gear up. Yeah, look at this. This looks so good. And these skies actually look pretty impressive. Alright, we're going flaps up now. We're gonna stay in the pattern here at St. Martin, I think. Or you know what the alternative would be, to fly over another airport. Let's check that out. Actually, I mean, the sounds on this aircraft are really good. The level of detail, like if you zoom in, let me try to do this here. The gauges, you see everything. The resolution, it's actually pretty good. And something I noticed here, look at the aircraft. It looks worn. How neat is that? Maybe a little too worn, but it looks like it's this leather looks like it has some age on it. Now this is why I enjoy poor man's VR so much. Right here you get to look over your right shoulder. You get to really get this. I mean, the only way I can explain it's like from right here to right here, I have a huge screen that's probably, I would say, 5 feet away from me. And I mean, so you'd have to measure that. It's probably an 85, 100 inch curved screen if I was to measure it. And it's HD. I'm using the HP REVERB G2, if I didn't mention that. And with the clarity you get from this headphone or this headset with no pixels, this looks amazing. All right, so we're gonna change the weather here real fast. Oh, and if you notice up top, I'm using the Halloween profile setting. So let's turn it to let's go for the sunrise. Holy smokes, that's crazy. It's like the sky's on fire. Right under the, oh, I actually get a tablet here. Right under the yoke is the cabin lighting. So we'll go ahead and bring back our yoke. We'll do some flying here. Let me see if we can do one touch and go here with this current weather setup. We are a bit high. So, all right, we got you, thanks. We're actually very high, so all right, this right here is pretty impressive. My flying is not impressive, but the aircraft is flying well, and the scenery looks gorgeous. It actually feels really sensitive. I was flying with my buddy Justin earlier. I was trying to get a flight in with him, but he noticed that too. Alright, not bad. Check that out. Now the lightning is actually part of this weather. This is the one that they did for that Halloween challenge. I don't know if everyone got to try it, but I don't even know if it's still up. But overall, the aircraft sounds pretty good. We might try to take it up real fast here, get a stall, and see how the aircraft reacts with that. Let's go up a little higher. We're currently climbing 2,800 feet, which is probably climbing to 3,000. Climbing pretty good here. The level of detail in this aircraft is phenomenal, and I think it's a little bit up there on the price. It might have been $29, can't remember. But overall, I mean, just look at this. This sim is gorgeous. People say, "Oh, poor man's VR. You know, it's not worth it. It's a bad representation of what true VR is." But I completely disagree. I mean, I have a huge 100-inch screen monitor, and yeah, I mean, this is just insane. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go over to St. Bart's. Since we're already up here at 3,500 feet, we'll just cruise. There's St. Martin right there, and the distance. Look at the water. I mean, let me. I don't know if it matters if I zoom in, but you see the patterns in the water out there. That's just wild. The reflections here could be a bit better. I might have bumped them down, but the benefit of poor man's VR is that you're actually able to, whatever settings you have now on Microsoft Flight Sim, you can run them. So we all, you know, have a pretty good idea when VR comes out. No one's gonna, if you're running Ultra, you're not gonna run Ultra. You know, that's probably not gonna happen, but we'll have to wait and see. But my point is, whatever you're running in VR, I'm sorry, in Microsoft Flight Sim, you can just run in poor man's VR, because this is essentially a huge monitor that you're virtually running. Let me see if I can trim out this aircraft, how it does with that. Yeah, so this is really sensitive. I mean, I know we have some weather going on here, but it just wants to. I don't know if it's the winds or what. Look at that, just a quarter of a turn on the trim wheel, and I am nose down. Not even a quarter of a turn, that's like 1/8 of a turn. Was that my rudder? Wow, I mean, that water pattern that they got going on is just phenomenal. I guess that's, you know, showing currents and winds. Now, let me talk a little bit about the REVERB G2. This headset, I guess I'm using it in VR, right? Because I'm running virtual desktop, but it's not being used in true 3D at the time, right? But this just looks amazing. This headset, there's no pixels. The quality just feels absolutely phenomenal. Now, for those of you that do try poor man's VR, and actually there we go, that's why. For those of you that do get to try poor man's VR, realize even in here with HP REVERB, it's not gonna be how should I say it, it's not going to be super perfect unless you're running a very high super sample rate or the render scaling, which I believe you can do if you have an RTX 2080 Ti or higher. I have an RTX 2080 Founders Edition, and it is slightly overclocked, but still, I have noticed if you push up the render scaling, it looks even better in here. And the other thing is, if you guys notice, this is almost like wearing a GoPro. Normally you don't play that zoomed out on your monitor, at least I don't. So you see everything here looks really good. And the reason I need to zoom out is because it gives me the proper scale. It's a little bit off, but I mean, I do feel like I'm in the aircraft. And again, my tutorial will show you guys the settings that I run that I find that actually give me a really good scale, and it's actually really nice for VR and immersion, because I feel like the engines here, you know, the seat feels about right, the wing feels, you know, just having that immersion, you know. And actually, let me see if I can do it in flight. Let me see if I can open up the oh, I can open up the co-pilot door. Look at that. Just kicked out my passenger right there. And the sound changes. I mean, I think you hear it, but it sounds so awesome. That is just too funny. Here we are, we're approaching St. Bart, TFFJ. This gorgeous sunrise. What do we climb to? Now, for some reason, I am noticing some slight stutters. I didn't have that before. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think I might have bumped my settings. I had them on Ultra for a picture I was taking, and I bumped them down. So I do see here I'm getting a yeah. It says 53 frames per second. So we're just trying to descend here. Let me see if I can. Actually, let me just dump out my gear, and then I can throttle back. Oh look, I got rid of my pilot. That's so funny. Yeah, so it's possible that my graphics are really high and we might get some lag spikes on the way in. Actually, let's leave the pilot. Let's just say the co-pilot jumped out. Oh, you know what sucks right now? My eye's so itchy. Oh, that was terrible. Alright, let's turn inbound. 1,000 feet. Pretty good. Alright, here we go. So everything's running pretty smooth. I think these settings might be a little intense on the PC, but still. Oh, you know what? I think I got a quartering tailwind here. We're gonna go for it. Ah, look at that. We're gonna go around. All right, flaps up. Let me see if I can call the ATC, check to see if they have an automated weather. No, just traffic. All right, scratch that. Oh, check out this play, that's awesome. Alright, gear still down, we're gonna go full flaps. Alright, we're gonna put her down. Nice. Alright, so this is just a quick flight. I appreciate you guys tagging along. Again, I'm trying to put the HP REVERB through its paces. You know, I'll say the audio, it sounds amazing to me. You know, it is spaced off from the ears. Some people don't like that, but I really do enjoy it. On top of that, this Seminole just flew amazing. Look at this detail here on the wing. Look at this. It's gorgeous sunrise here in St. Bart's. Put the park and brake on. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming along for this flight. Don't forget to subscribe, check the description for the links to the Microsoft VR group that I started. Again, I'm in the Microsoft Flight Sim VR beta, and we'll have more information on that as soon as I can release anything, I guess once the NDA is lifted and VR is out. But if you guys are hoping to get into the VR beta, make sure you apply if it's still open. I'll try to double check for you. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys tagging along. This is a lot of fun. And look at this, I just can't stop looking at this aircraft. Looks really good. Check out that. Anyways, be well, guys. See you next time.